we are going to be making a maple rosemary Dijon vinaigrette. It's a super simple recipe. You can use it for any salad dressing. And a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to make your own salad dressing at home, but it's a really healthy alternative. There's no preservatives in it. You can control the amount of salt that's in it, so it's a really easy thing to do, and it's super tasty and super healthy. So we're going to start by chopping some herbs. I've got some curly leaf parsley here and some rosemary. So a really easy way to chop herbs, especially leafy herbs like this, if you bunch them up and kind of roll them into a little package, then when you cut through them, you don't bruise the leaves as you cut them, and they still get chopped into nice small little pieces. And then you can just kind of run your knife through it one more time. And parsley is a super fresh, nice green herb, so I like to use it in this vinaigrette. It just adds a little bit of color and adds a lot of fresh flavors. So with the rosemary, because it's a little bit stemmier, you want to take it off of the big branch that it comes on, and you can do that by just kind of sliding your finger down and it'll pull that rosemary off. So same kind of concept for this. You want to get it into a small little bundle when you chop it. And for this vinaigrette, you want to make sure that the rosemary is chopped into nice small pieces so that when you're eating your salad, you don't get like a big pine needle in your mouth. So it's nice to have a really fine chop on this rosemary. And you can just use your knife to kind of scrape it back into a little package. So there's a lot of different ways to make a vinaigrette. You can use a blender, you can use Magic Bullet, you can use a hand immersion blender if you have one. But this is basically the simplest way to make it, and it's all about ratios. So we're gonna just use a simple mason jar today, and we're gonna first add our Dijon mustard. So I've just got a creamy Dijon mustard. You could use grainy Dijon as well, but this really helps to emulsify the vinaigrette. So we're gonna put 2 big tablespoons in there. And then we're also gonna put a tablespoon of maple syrup. Maybe a little more. I'm feeling like a sweet salad dressing today. And then we'll add a little pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. And then we're gonna add some of our rosemary, as much or as little as you want. I'm gonna put in kind of 2 big pinches and 1 big pinch of parsley. So now we've got our mustard, our maple syrup, and our herbs and some salt and pepper in here. So now we're gonna add some oil and vinegar. So the ratio for a good salad dressing is about 3 to 1. So 1 part vinegar, 3 parts oil. So I've got some apple cider vinegar here today, and we're gonna put about 1/4 cup. So we've got 1/4 cup here. And then we're gonna add our oil, and we're gonna do a canola and olive oil blend today. So I'll do about 1/2 cup of olive oil. And 1/2 cup of canola oil. And now you can see that there's layers here of the syrup, the mustard, the oils all separated. And what we're gonna do now is shake it up, and we're gonna emulsify this. So we're gonna make the oil and the vinegar combine together to be one creamy salad dressing. So you just put your lid on and shake away. And this will stay in your fridge for up to 2 weeks, refrigerated, covered, but it's so tasty. And if you make a small batch like this, it'll probably last you up to about a week if you're eating lots of salads. So now you can see it's all emulsified into one lovely salad dressing.